Thank you. So yeah, the Vespiary, the project that came here as a result of my pitching in Warsaw, in heart of Europe, and thanks for that invitation from organizers. And despite this is a spy thriller series, this is the most scaring project I ever been creating. Because what is the Vespiary? The Vespiary is the wasp nest. I'm sure you know the difference between wasp and bee. The bee is a good one, you know, from kids' animation we all know that they are bringing us honey, they are buzzing, and they do some good stuff. But the main difference between wasps and bees is that bees never attack first, bees can attack only once, and bees deliver honey. And wasps normally deliver poison, they can attack multiple times, and they can be aggressive despite of not being attacked by someone. Those nice people on the right side of the picture, they are wasps, because those guys are officially exposed Russian spies over past 6 months in Europe, and this is just top of the iceberg. And 3 of them were exposed and arrested in Balkans. So this is something that we experienced right here and right now. These guys are, of course, the bees of the project, because this is our creative team. We have amazing writers, already BAFTA-awarded Terry Clark and his partner Thomas. So they are writing the story now. Igor and I, we are producers. Igor is, according to recent Ukrainian Forbes rating, is officially the biggest Ukrainian producer both in sold tickets and in box office money in the history of Ukraine. And we have secret consultants, so we signed documents with them that we cannot tell their names so far. But they are working independently. They both have operative experience in secret services, in different secret services in different parts of the world, and they are our proof of concept in this story. And sometimes this is the most scaring part of this development, because sometimes they read part of the script and they give us feedback like, guys, nobody kills like you're writing. The real kills in real spy life happens in different way. We will tell you how. And you are scared because this is what we really experience in everyday life. Of course, we are not making a documentary about spies. We are doing a fiction. So this is a spy thriller. We have a multi-layered story with both time and senses. And this is how we structure this story. We have 3 main characters. Our like in few words, of course, first we created the universe. And it was quite an easy task because the universe of spies in Europe is already created without any our support. We just needed to describe it and to make the creative shapes of this universe. So one of the central characters and central figures of this spy universe is Malgorzata. So she is our Jason Bourne, if you would like. We also have, of course, the spy story should include some, smart guy. So we have Sherlock Holmes with some issues, and he's British. And we have Eva, who appears to be Marina at a certain moment of the story. She's Norwegian, so we cover also this Norwegian part and Scandinavian part of the story. She's like our James Bond, but before his first kill. So she is a good James Bond. And of course, we have different other characters, because the universe cannot be only with 3 characters. For example, Peter, at a certain moment, he appears to be one of the leading characters of the story, because every one of them will have their time of glory. So Peter is like Josip Jelačić, but in modern way, so a controversial character who operates with everyone else and who plays some chess on this desk. So it's complicated, but when you dive into the story, you understand how these connections and this wasp nest, how is it working in real life. Why 9 episodes? This is one of the most frequently asked questions during the pitches or after the pitches. So because we want to structure it as the story about the past, story about the present, and story about the future. So we have flashbacks, we have real life story, and we have like potential consequences, what will happen as the result of this. That is why we have a potential for franchise, of course. Because this is a never-ending story. And the topic itself gives us amazing possibility to create this as a co-production, because both spy operations and counter-spy operations, they are pure co-productions. You have to gather international team to fight for something or against someone in this field. Of course, our main shooting locations is the locations of our world, and our world are the main capitals of Europe and the main capitals of NATO. So in general, if you think that your country has some Russian spies, or if you are fighting against some spies, you are our potential co-producer. So we have access to the story. We are reading like real dossiers of real spies, of course, with some key information crossed out with these, black stickers that we cannot have access to. But in general, we have a lot of access to the real life material. And I will tell you even one story about the name, about the title of the film, The Vespiary. When we created the story, when we decided that we would like to dive into development and invest in this development together with Igor, with my partner in this project, we created the name The Vespiary. And we shared the one-pager with one of our future consultants. And normally, this guy, he's very busy and he replies to me like in a few weeks, just in one messenger, in a very protected one. And then, in this case, he started to call me by the phone immediately. I was very surprised. I answered the call and he said, like, he started interrogation. He said, "How did you know? Who gave you this information?" Like, he started to push on me. I said, "Oh, whoa, I'm producer, I'm creative guy. I created the title that I believe may work." So it appeared that the Vespiary is the real name of one of the secret operations on counter-spy field that is ongoing now in Europe. And I'm officially authorized to tell this story because our consultants say, "You can tell it from the stage, nobody will believe you anyway." So we consider this film to have a big franchise potential. It can be Eastern or Eastern/Central European fauda in our case, but with more smart decisions, better than action decisions. And we think that topic, unfortunately, will be relevant for many, many years, starting from this decade. We have the budget. It's about 6,300,000 euros. We secured own investments into development, so we are coming on the markets already with the package, with the Bible, with the universe created, with the scripts written. Since our last meeting with some of people present in this audience in Warsaw, we already attached first co-producer. This is big Scandinavian producer who created many famous projects in this area. We are finalizing, like putting ink on paper and the signatures to announce this deal officially. But for now, we are structuring this as a multinational co-production. We still have a lot of space for co-producers from Eastern Europe, from Baltic countries. We are open for minor co-productions in Balkans. So we have interest from Poland. We, as of course, Ukrainian producers, operate here as a British company, and we are looking for British commissioners as well. So we are open to different discussions, and I think this could be a nice co-production experience for anyone who would like to join us. So, of course, NATO countries, for them the topic, the relevance of the topic, and for their audience it would be the most interesting. Of course, not only existing NATO countries, but also future NATO countries, how to be among them. So this is what we are looking for. Yeah, that's it. Vespiary, just sitting near someone in the airplane on your way back from the event tomorrow or day after tomorrow, just take a look on your neighbors. Maybe there are some spies near you, or maybe even in this audience. And just as a postscriptum, yeah, I asked our consultants, they sent me some dossiers on producers present here, and I know some particular names that could be a perfect match as a co-producer in this story. So I'm open for discussion. I'm here for networking, for coffee, and for more information. Thank you for the invitation once again.